Yo, seeing YouTuber back today again on another video while I'm at home, sick. I don't have any much more to do than catch up on this Shonen Jump weekly stuff that they're releasing on a Monday at like 9 o'clock. Weird timing, but I get because they had a whole lot of action-packed stuff that they didn't release it on Sunday, like usual, and with the Olympics and everything. Well, let's go ahead and get into the topic at hand. That is the main topic of this video. The Bleach one-shot chapter. What was it called? New Breaths from Hell was the one-shot chapter. Was definitely a very intriguing chapter, to say the least. We got to see some new characters, the new vice captains. Like, the first part of it was Bleach No Breaths from Hell, and then and then it ended off on like a twist, Bleach New Breaths from Hell. So I don't know what this means for the Bleach series. I don't know if we're gonna get a continuation off of this, if they're gonna announce something that we're going to be getting off of this. But I'm definitely excited. So spoiler warning, in this they are dabbling into the balance of the world of living, the Soul Society, as well as not the hollow world, as well as hell. So you remember we got that movie Hellverse. Hellverse was supposed to be a non-canonical continuation going into hell in the Bleach universe. The reason being we never really got much dabble into that before was that he didn't have much time, and he was kind of rushed at the ending of Bleach to even just finish the story, because Bleach had lost some of its popularity around the time that it was ending. He, as well as the creator, wasn't in good health at all. He's still watching his health as well right now. That's why the new spinoff of Bleach is only a seasonal anime and stuff. I think it's a seasonal manga as well now. But yeah, that's why Burn the Witch is a seasonal manga as well, and anime, because he's trying to stay in good health and stuff, because manga creators have a very taxing and very demanding job, and they're working almost always. They rarely get breaks, and when they get breaks, it's like a week break at that. So the industry is very demanding. Even if you're making a work of art that is going to be seen and is going to be praised by tons and tons of fans. But in this chapter, they're dabbling into the balance, and they're saying, like, spoiler warning, they're saying that after Yawatch and Aizen are gone from this world, these people that were having this very powerful spiritual pressure that was keeping the balance, that was keeping the gates of hell closed. Basically, the gates of hell are open because you had Ginryusai dying, as well as you had Unohana dying, and then you also had Ukitake, the last one to die, and being sent over there. These captain class spiritual pressures that can't be returned to the Soul Society because they're too powerful. They're above they dabble into it, and they go into it, and they're saying like the levels of Reiatsu, and they're saying that with these captain class, they can't be absorbed back into the Soul Society. So what they have always done is send captain class Reiatsu to hell. So on the same effect, you would think with all the Rancor that are killed, you also send those to hell as well. So maybe with this Bleach Brave Souls, when they were dabbling into these new transformations in Bleach Brave Souls, maybe they were leading up to, maybe they were giving a little hint as to where the series would head if it ever came back. Because we know we saw multiple resurrections in the game for sure. When I used to play it a ton, I know we saw a ton of resurrections. And you can see how they probably got some information that we didn't know, because Zalaparo is the one that they had to get the most talkative Espada to explain it. He he basically explains that they're back. They never really die, and they're just locked into the gates of hell. And with these gates being able to open again, they can come back. And it's basically like a balance has to be set back into the world. So we don't really know where this is gonna go. We don't really know how they're gonna take this story. We don't even know if there's gonna be a continuation. But like, with what we have seen in this chapter, it's the greatness that we always saw within Bleach. And I'm gonna be mad if Tite Kubo does not do a full arc and just hits us with this one shot and leaves us hanging. That you got to do something. You got to do a movie. You got to do you got to do anime only or something, because this was out of nowhere. They don't have nothing at the end of the one shot. They don't have no information. They don't have anything saying like what's going on with this. Like they don't even hint to when the anime is coming back, and we're still waiting on that this year, and it's supposed to be coming back this year. So there's a lot they have to explain to the fans after this one shot, and I'm very interested. This one shot has so much nostalgia as well as just greatness that everyone saw in the series of Bleach that we never really got, because he couldn't flesh out the story as long and as well as he wanted to. And it really didn't keep carrying the hype until the last arc, which the anime had ended before we could even get into that arc. But he could never really go into it and delve into the greater parts of it, because we had some of the slow parts within the middle of the story and stuff. But maybe they'll continue this, and maybe we will get to see more of the story. It's definitely left off on a cliffhanger that has a lot of us wondering, like, what is after this? Where do we go from here? Because a lot of stuff isn't explained, and that is definitely like it's very, very confusing now with what new information we have now. So I'm definitely looking forward to more information on the anime and stuff. Maybe they'll hit us with some information on if this is going to be an anime only arc or something, or if they're going to continue this. You can't just leave it off on what you left it off. The reception of this chapter is going to be off the rails from the fans, and just anime fans in general. If you read a chapter like that and you leave it off like that, a one shot like that, that's a one shot you can't forget. Just quite honestly. But that's all I got for this one. I'm gonna go hide back in my bunker of sickness, and I'm gonna head out on this one. We'll see y'all in another one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you check out that one shot on the Shonen Jump app. Man, it was on point. it was on point. Oh man, a lot of nostalgia and a lot of greatness that can be seen to still be had in this series that all of us fans had hope for, and all of us fans knew that it could have. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. I'm out.